One time I convinced my mom to take me to Georgia so I could meet up with an online boyfriend she didn't know I had. We lived in New York. Back in 2004, I told this guy I was 13. I was 12. His name was Timothy, he was 16, and he was super cool. Some of y'all think you know where this is going. I loved drawing, and he had some really cool suggestions. He had some great tips on how to draw things maybe I didn't have any references for. He was really good at communicating to me. He always understood. That's how I knew it was love. And yeah, the age gap was a problem. Obviously, I couldn't tell my mom that he was actually 16. But by the time I was 16, I had plans. I just casually asked my mom one day, we're sitting in the car, and I say, I'd really like to see the Georgia Aquarium. For people who've been following my channel a while, you know that I loved documentaries as a kid. So my mom was like, yeah, she probably does just want to go to the aquarium. And she tells me, oh, you know what? Next month, we have a wedding in Georgia. Her cousin was getting married. Perfect, 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 perfect! I was so annoyed because I wanted to at least tell my mom that I had a boyfriend so that he could come to the wedding. The whole time we're at this aquarium, he says he wants to kiss me first before he meets my mom. And I am so hype. And he brought his mom too, so it wouldn't be weird. Perfect! I am rushing through this thing, and it's a gorgeous aquarium, by the way, the Atlanta Aquarium. Dang, you guys got it. That big orb room. That was the goal. That's where we were gonna meet. That's where we were gonna have our first kiss! But it was so crowded that day. My mom was afraid she might not be able to find me, so she wouldn't let me go on ahead. And she kept asking, why? Do you want to go so fast? She knew something was up. She knew. And every time I was getting close to catching up with him, he said, nah, come on ahead. Leave your mom behind. She'll catch up. You'd think I'd never seen a Lifetime movie before. I had. I watched so much Lifetime. That's why I thought I was safe. Because I knew him. He wasn't like the rest. So I finally tell him, I'm sneaking ahead. But I was lying. And my mom was behind me like, and he's like, and he looked just like his pictures. This was back before any video chats except for like Skype maybe, which we didn't use because I had Netscape. That shit wasn't gonna run on Netscape. But what was weird was his mom. Looked like she could be his sister. And I'm like, maybe she was a teen mom. Never came up in conversation before. 30, and he was like 19. And he kisses me, but he broke it off really fast. And then he didn't want to come out for dinner after. He didn't come to the wedding with me. And that's the story of how I was so bad at social cues, I couldn't get trafficked.